Hey friends, Jessica Mason here with another episode of Sober Story. So something that apparently never goes away is the person that you were when you were in active addiction. Part of getting sober and moving past that period is making amends and, dealing with resentments. But an unfortunate part of alcoholism especially is blacking out and not remembering things, and not making choices that are in line with what you believe is your moral character. I had a friend who was in active addiction with me years ago, but we reconnected and we were good friends. I loved her, and then all of a sudden, years ago, we didn't just have a falling out. I mean, there was no falling out. She just cut me off and then told everybody how awful I was. And I never knew why. And today I found out that the view that she has of me, and let me be clear, who I was when I was drinking is not the person that I would be friends with. It wasn't what I would consider a good person. That's why I work so hard to do things now that I think make my contribution to the world better than what it was. But her view of me, although completely inaccurate, is not unfounded. And somebody told her that I did something horrible to her, which I didn't. I would never. And she believed it. And it's the person who told her is a by far worse person than anyone else involved. And he was doing it for his own selfish motivations. But the fact that she believed it is because of other choices that I made that led her believe that was par for the course. And it's surprising to her that I'm sober. It's surprising to her that anybody of strong moral fiber would be friends with me. And even all these years later, she hates me. And it's hard knowing that someone hates you. For my personality type, that's hard. But somebody I cared about, I don't care. And it just feels like the price that I have to continue to pay for the choices that I made. That just because we no longer continue the behavior, we do this with our kids, right? Like, it's great that you stopped doing that thing that you weren't supposed to be doing, but the consequences don't stop when the behavior does. It doesn't matter that I'm 5 years sober. I have to pay the piper. This still affects me, and it may always affect me. People may always believe things about me that I find abhorrent. And this is part of sobriety. But it would be a lot harder to be hearing this about me if I were still using, if I were still drinking, if I were still a person that I didn't respect. Because it's hard enough to hear now. And you can't outrun your past. Just make different choices and live with it.